Go ahead.
So you want me to pay you $30 million to play 30 games? Hell no.
Right.
No. 80 games is fine because I did it. Jerry West did it. Kareem did it. Magic did it. Bird did it. Bernard King, like all the great legends before us did it.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day.
The NBA was shaken when Shaquille O'Neal delivered a brutally honest take on load management, questioning why players should earn millions while sitting out games. His comment sparked controversy, especially as LeBron James and Kevin Durant were seen joking on a podcast about past legends, creating a clash between eras. Shaq backed his stance by praising icons like Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird, highlighting how they played through injuries and competed relentlessly without the modern advantages players enjoy today.
Gilmore told me one time, he played for Chicago, he said, if you expect to play a long time in this league, you better quit mopping up the floor. And I thought, well, he's crazy because that's what basketball is all about.
Bird takes it away from Wilkins, goes to the floor and gets it up ahead.
We come to practice, he's on one leg. Like he was hurt the second year, he was on one leg the whole year and played 82 games. Wow. And so he practiced every day and he played every game on one leg. And so you're like, man, MJ, why don't you just sit up? How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the credit? I gotta be there.
I twist my ankle and I had a teammate, David Greenwood. He says, you know, you twist your ankle, young fella, come over and sit with me. You know, this is, you need to. I said, no, man, I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. You know, I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an impact.
It might not be in the team's best interest, in your best interest to play all 82. Is that something you thought about at all since you made the goal?
Maybe that's a goal, but yeah, we'll see.
I'm available to go and be in the pro. If OBJ shows up, he might score 100.
He'll double down on his stance, rejecting excuses about the NBA schedule and insisting that if past legends could endure it, today's players should too. He pointed to the toughness of earlier eras where icons played through injuries, long travel, and far smaller paychecks, showing up every night without complaint. For Shaq, the message is simple: playing a few hours a day for generational wealth shouldn't come with excuses. The backlash came quickly. Draymond Green defending load management as a smart strategy, and Austin Rivers brushing off the criticism. But for Shaq, modern players hiding behind body preservation while fans pay to watch them compete represents a disconnect that continues to fuel debate across the league.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day.
Rest stuff just drives me crazy. You're playing basketball for a living, okay? I understand if you're working in a coal mine that you may need a rest day after it. You're playing basketball.
Even Nikola Jokic got caught slipping. When asked about mandatory games, he shrugged and said,
I mean, definitely forcing players to play. We saw what happened with Durant. But it's something that probably league wants to, I don't know.
When asked about mandatory games, Shaquille O'Neal kept it simple, brushing it off with a shrug and reinforcing his stance that players are paid to play, not sit out, making it clear he has little patience for the modern approach to load management.
But you have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% all the time.
To have a long career, that's the goal, to be in the league for 20 years. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's all about winning championships and winning.
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Shaquille O'Neal's criticism of modern NBA culture intensified as he called out what he sees as entitlement players earning massive salaries while choosing when to play, leaving fans disappointed. The debate exploded when LeBron James, alongside Kevin Durant and Steve Nash, appeared to downplay the intensity of past legends during a podcast discussion, even sparking comparisons to Michael Jordan. Comments suggesting it's just basketball highlighted a growing divide between eras where past players treated the game as their identity, while critics argue today's stars approach it with a more business-minded perspective. The contrast has fueled a wider conversation about passion, legacy, and what it truly means to represent the sport at the highest level.
Laker Nerd asks, why is the triangle offense less utilized in today's game?
To try to run the triangle offense right now, it'd be very challenging, just because how the game is played and also how defense is covering.
10 to shoot. Jake going right to the rack. No defensive communication.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day of work.
Why is ring culture so much more prevalent in the NBA than in other sports?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport and why it's the all be all of everything.
Like you mentioned a little bit about today's game, because we had Club on here and he talked about load management. He said, I don't know what the hell that is. Where is it going? And that's number one. And number two, how do we get it back?
Even for me, I love the NBA game, but then I turn on to a game, right? And then the stars are not playing because of load management. It's hurting the game.
LeBron James stirred even more controversy by questioning the relevance of older systems like the triangle offense and suggesting today's game is more advanced, which many took as a subtle shot at Michael Jordan's era. He also challenged the heavy focus on championships in the GOAT debate, sparking backlash from fans who see rings as the ultimate measure of greatness. Critics argue that this shift reframes the conversation from dominance to longevity, fueling the ongoing divide between generations over what truly defines basketball greatness.
NBA player could make $1 million, and now these guys are so lucky and blessed, and they can't play basketball 3 or 4 days a week. And I know they hide behind all the analytical bullshit from their agents and people like that. What they're really trying to do is extend their career. The way the money's been and going, depending on who you are, you're going to be able to make another $50, $70, $100 million and probably more going forward if you can extend your career.
Larry Bird once shared a story that perfectly highlights the mindset of past era rays. When told to stop diving for loose balls to prolong his career, he rejected the idea entirely because, to him, that hustle was basketball. That mentality, seen in players like Michael Jordan, was about giving everything every night, even at the cost of longevity. Critics now contrast that with modern stars like LeBron James and Kevin Durant, where load management and career preservation are more common. The difference reflects a deeper shift past. Legends chased greatness through sacrifice, while today's players often balance performance with longevity,